Test. 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 On, off, on, off, on, off. Hello everyone, I'm Eric Shimorris. Welcome back to Monster Loves You. I'm an adult again. Or not an adult, I'm an adolescent. And I noticed something. For some reason, I've been trying to raise my bravery and ferocity mostly. My kindness is actually way higher than I thought it would be. Why am I still kind when I'm trying to be ferocious and mean? I'm more respected though than I was before, so... You know what? I'll take it. Let's get through adolescence. Correctly. You, Nash, and the scapegoat, are having an impromptu picnic in the street. The fresh moss you dunk in your tea is delicious. I'll take your word for it. Some birds, twittering and chirping in a friendly way, circle and land among the crumbs. The birds start pecking at the crumbs, but then they start hopping onto you and pecking at you too. You have crumbs on you, and they want them right now. Ignore the birds, they're harmless. See how they like it, eat the birds. See how they like it, peck the birds back. I mean, gotta eat them. Ferocity! You grab a bird and try to gobble it up in one bite. Unfortunately, your mouth isn't big enough, so you end up having to eat it in multiple bites. Messy. Nash laughs as your bloody jaws creak and grind. Crunch. The scapegoat looks on and nibbles some grass and the last of the bread. That's interesting. You offer it a wing, but it shakes its horned head. Nash and you keep biting birds until they're all dead. Ferocity. I need cleverness, too. Not that I need it, but I need it if I want to become an elder, probably. As you're walking down the street, you feel a stinging sensation. Something just bit your foot. Get it off! Look down, you see a small pile of human teeth in a small wire mesh bag. Some monster must have dropped them. Human teeth? They're teeth from baby humans. Some monsters collect them and play a game with them, like marbles, right? Alright. Ignore the teeth, help find the owner. Someone threw these away, finders keepers. Ignore the teeth. You see Hamride crouching on the ground searching for something. Wow! I did exactly nothing and got exactly nothing from it. Just like, real life. Do exactly nothing, get exactly nothing. Unless you're like Kardashian or something. Then you do exactly nothing and get everything. A stinging rain pours down. Everyone scatters and gets under cover, even Blistery and Smark. How bad is the weather? It's just rain. Water falling from the clouds, but it does hurt a little. Stings, you know. Ow! Ow! It's like 100 needles on your hide. A brave monster likes the feel of nature on its face. Yeah, and a wise monster has enough sense to get in out of the rain. Fine. Sometimes really hard rain like this has been known to get stuck under monster skin like little splinters, and then you can hurt for days. Got it. Is that all you got? Jump and howl in the rain. Run under cover with them. That seems like the clever way to do that. Yep. While the rain pours down, you cuddle with Blistery and Smark under the bleachers. Aw. Play a game, wait quietly. Play a game. Take turns opening your mouth to the falling rain, trying to suck up all the drops. Unfortunately, you choke and spit a mouthful of water at Smark. Do it again. Blistery spits water on you. Smark splashes a puddle at both of you. And you all spend the rest of your storm making your own fun in the pooling water. Cool. I've gained nothing from this. You hear a bleeding sound from inside the scapegoat's pit. Okay. He's bleeding like good goats do. Okay, cool. The scapegoat walks out of its pit, looks around, and bleats again. Nash says, "It wants a fight, let's give it one." Fight? Sure, that makes sense. See what's really bothering the goat. Let's just fight it. Shoves you aside and charges the scapegoat. Goat stares at her. Help Nash fight the goat. Stop Nash from fighting the goat. Run away. Stop Nash. Bravery, kindness, and ferocity. Alright. Okay, I'll fight you instead, but then she'll Wheeze does. Okay, the scapegoat seems relieved when you step in between it and Nash. Nash says, okay, I'll fight you instead, but then she always does. Okay, I read it. Give Nash a good tussle. Ferocity +3, so I actually did get some Ferocity from that. You and Nash roll in the dirt, kicking up dust and scattering mud and slime everywhere. Soon you're exhausted. What about the goat? Scapegoat has retreated back into his pit where some other monsters are feeding it. It came up because it was out of food. Isn't that thing on a tether? When Scapegoat gets hungry enough, it will chew apart its rope so it can forage for food. The elders call this system chomps and balances. What? Why would you call... What? What? Greed Blitz walks past your stoop. I have a stoop. He stops, coughs, and tilts his head, proudly showing off his Bayes Paul hat. Makes him look ridiculous. What is Bayes Paul? Some human sport involving large... Oh, baseball! Baseball. Something you could see making an appearance in monster culture. Tell him it looks spectacular. It doesn't. Ask him about the hat. Okay. Greedblitz says, I gave a talking fox a whole bushel of rabbits for it. He said it's what all the smartest humans are wearing these days. Monsters walk by, pointing and snickering at the ridiculous chapeau as they do. What? Be polite, he looks so happy, or gently tell him the truth. It sort of looks like a duck's face. Honesty! I needed honesty, so that's... Greedblitz beams, misinterpreting your intention. A duck's face I stole from the humans! Moves away to show the others. Stupid. Outside your house, Nash charges from a nearby bush and sends you tumbling. Challenge! She screams at the top of her voice. It's on. So she does always fight me. Leap at her and crush her. Square off and wait for Nash to make a mistake. That seems like the clever response. Take turns slapping each other. Decline her challenge. Nash swings and misses. Take a shot. Ferocity +7. I'm at 100. I probably should have waited for a better opportunity. That might have been giving me cleverness. After the rain, the last puddles linger. Looking into one, you see hundreds of tiny wriggling bugs. Eat the little bugs, splash in the puddle, look at the little bugs. Let's study them. Oh yeah. Studying the hell out of them. Tiny bugs come to the surface of the puddle. Breathe a little air, then swim down again. They don't seem to be fighting each other. How odd. Well, might as well eat them. Study the bugs closely. More cleverness. Think they're baby mosquitoes. The puddle will probably be gone before they can grow up and escape it. Too bad for them. That's kind of sad. I'll raise my kindness, too. Puddle's slowly shrinking. Blistery. Hey, a snack. No, eat the bugs yourself. Lecture Blistery on the life cycle of mosquitoes. Cleverness! God damn it. As you compare the baby mosquitoes to morsels swimming in the spawning vat. You explain that mosquitoes take on another form as they leave the water, much like a monsterling coming out of a brood cave. Finish the lecture. You begin listing differences between mosquitoes and monsters, but the crowd is watered away by now. Your moment in the spotlight is over. Well, that was fun. Time to eat the baby mosquitoes. Let the mosquitoes live. Let's eat them. Yummy. So there you go. If you ever have a pond full of baby mosquitoes that you want to eat yourself, but someone else is trying to eat them, just lecture them on the life cycle of mosquitoes. Then they'll walk away and you have a smorgasbord then. Blots, waddles. That's why it confused me. I thought it said wanders, like my brain thought wanders, but my mouth could not say it without an L. I was like, why couldn't I? It's because I read it wrong. It says waddles. Over to you. I'm all out of snacks. Got any to spare? Regard Blots for a moment. Blots is tiny. In the right light, one could easily mistake it for a squirrel. His neck is especially flexible from looking over his shoulder so much. He's Nash's best friend, which means she constantly attacks him. Tell Blots you won't help him. Give Blots a snack. Be kind. That's great. Thanks so much. He waddles away munching on a bitter beetle. Adolescence is fleeting. You've grown beyond youth and have become an adult. Awesome. You've been dragged from your bed by your friends and neighbors. Trying to sleep here, fight them. Surround you and hold you down, not urgently, until you stop struggling. Okay. Neighbors throw you into the center of a great circle of monsters They whisper to each other, then look at you, then whisper some more. Get on getting on. The monsters murmur. Fucking hell! I read forward. I saw snarl and then decided, hey, I'm gonna combine these two. Murmur and mutter, spit and snarl. They're deciding what best defines you as a monster. Yell at them to hurry up. Some of the monsters flinch when you raise your voice. It's gratifying, but it doesn't even make their deliberations any less deliberate. Eventually, though, they come to a decision. About bloody time. Ring of monsters shuffle closer to you, forming a tighter circle. Elders loom over you while the smaller adults crouch low. Your surroundings grow shadowy and dark. Wait, what's happening? It's the end of your adolescence. Your body becomes tougher. The other grown-up monsters will be more likely to listen when you speak. Okay. Do your part in the ceremony of adulation. Other monsters held you in some respect. 6 out of a possible 100 points. Good for them. Claws scrape against claws, teeth click against teeth, and snarls echo behind growls. You're ferocious, no doubt about that. Grrr, rawr. The crowd parts, and a huge battle-scarred bear lumbers into the circle with you, its head as big as your body, and its claws as sharp as razors. Fight him! You weave and dodge the bear's claws while drawing lines of red across his belly. Panting, he lies on his back and surrenders. Everyone cheers for you. Respect +5. Accept their hero worship, kill the bear where he lives, and eat him too. 21 respectfulness, this is. The bear is caught off guard and dies easily, deliciously too. You chow down on the body as the assembled monsters praise your legendary ferocity. You share some, but it's bear meat, not share meat. I am as ferocious as possible. I need cleverness, bravery, and honesty, really. You're an adult now. You'll grow stronger over time, but your personality is no longer as mutable as it was when you were young. Onward to adulthood. Do I want to do what I did the last time? There's 14 days, so the next one's going to be double the length. So I think what I'm going to do, I am going to end this episode here. I'm going to do what I did last time, just get through the baby part, get through the adolescence part in another episode, get through the adult part in another episode, and then hopefully move on to Elder. Because hopefully at the end of... You know what? I'll do like 3 days. I'll do 4 days. I'll get to 10 days left. Because the Elder part, like the becoming an Elder, does take a little longer. So, and I have plenty of time. I haven't really done much. You stalk the forest, hunting it loose slick out. Suddenly, it emerges from the underbrush, lowering its antlers and pawing the ground. It's going to charge. Perfect. Tear it apart. The elk... Oh, bravery! Elk charges, and you duck under it, slashing a hole in its chest. But instead of a heart, you find nothing. The elk turns, catches you with its antlers, and flings you into a tree. I remember that. What the... Elk bounds away. It's unkillable. There's nothing that's unkillable. After it. That'd be the ferocious thing, but I don't need ferocity. Leave the elk in the woods. Turn to Omen and warn everyone about the strange elk. Honesty, right? Yep. Needed that. Others thank you for alerting them to this unusual prey. They spread out. Eventually, Jaggery finds the elk and devours it all. He seems a little dizzy afterwards. I think you would feel a little dizzy if you devoured an elk whole. Snake time. The snake moon is rising in the sky. It's time to gather snakes for the ritual. Ritual. I can't speak. Sometimes the full moon has shadows on it, and that's gotta mean something. Monsters celebrate these shadows with snake soup. Other monsters will bring plenty of snakes. Stay home and let them do all the work. Sit out and gather snakes. Gotta sit out, because I feel like the other one would be like the lose respect kind of thing. You wander the fields near the whale mist. It's easy to catch snakes, but every time you reach for another one, some of them squirm out of your grasp. Most of your snakes are getting away. Not anymore, they're not. Kill the snakes as you catch them. Keep catching them alive. Ferocity. Cleverness. Never mind. Awesome. I'll take that. Come to the ritual with 10 snakes draped over your shoulders. Greet the other monsters with your dead snakes. Many of the other... Oh, honesty. Brought live snakes, but they let you put your dead ones into the scaly cauldron. Got respect, too. Gather around the cauldron. Prufrock scrapes 2 sticks together to light the fire. It's going to be a fun night. And there was much rejoicing. Snake moon! Oh, gotta go with the goat. Squirrel hops into a pool of sunlight. bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, ready to bury nuts and make something of itself. You drop on it from a branch, grab its head, and twist its head off. Delicious decapitation. Alright! I didn't even get a choice in that one. Young wolf suddenly leaps in front of you, snaps the squirrel out of your claws, and runs off laughing and barking. Wolves can bark now? Isn't that only dogs? Turn the tables on the wolf. Chase the wolf into the bushes. If this isn't just a regular question that just gives me information... Oh, she must be multilingual. Plus, it looks like she's faster than you. I was gonna say, if it wasn't a question, it might be a clever kind of thing. Turn the tables on the wolf. Cleverness! Second squirrel creeps up and pokes at the discorporated head of the first one. Oh, that's so sad. You grab the new squirrel and chew on it a little, thinking, lure the wolf closer with the squirrel. Show everyone in Nomen you're smarter than this wolf. Lure it. I don't need to show him. See, I don't need to show him. I just am smarter. Dangle the squirrel over your maw, waiting. The wolf tries to steal it as planned. You slash her with your claws, and she flees, having learned not to mess with you again. Don't fuck with me, wolf. That's what you learn here. Tell your friends! Spider. Today's the day of the Spinner 500, the big spider race. Winners are regarded highly all around town. Let's do this. Your spider hurt her leg this morning. What should you do? It's a noble race. Watch with your spider. Cheat. She's normally the fastest spider in the world, even the playing field. May your best spider win. Enter yours unaided. I'm gonna watch it with my spider. Honesty! With a tear and a smile, you and your spider watch from the stands. The spider sucks the butter out of a piece of popcorn. It gives you 4 tiny thumbs up at once. Gran! Respect! She rubs her healing leg and says, next year's the year. The spider can fucking talk. If a bird doesn't eat me. Okay, that turned dark. Anyway. Still hasn't really been a long video. My voice just cracked there. That was weird. I guess it's because I just left adolescence. But, alright, so, next episode, crossing my fingers that it won't be the last. It may be the last if I don't get the eldership, but part of me, see, it's one of those that kind of sucks, because usually I put finale on videos when it's the last one. I don't really want to give it away, so I don't really want to say finale on the video, but at the same time, hey! That monster's dead. I have a twin. And there. But anyway. So, next episode may be the finale. If not, well, it's because I made Elder. Or because I decided to just play it over again, because this game is genuinely fun. It's genuinely fun, but I feel like it's one of those, though, that after, like, 2 or 3 playthroughs, it's gonna get really boring, so that's partially why I don't want to do another playthrough, at least as a series, because a lot of the stuff, even here, like, a lot of the stuff, it seems like it's starting to repeat, like, if I choose similar things, like the thing with the elk, you know, slicing it open, it has no heart or whatever. I did all of that exactly how that went the last time. But whatever. I am Ferocity. I need honesty. That's weird that that's the one that I need more of. And I'm super ferocious. Awesome. So, I mean, I should, based on these stats, I should be able to get Elder. I don't see why I wouldn't be able to. Especially if I raise my honesty more, and everything else besides ferocity. And my respect, especially. 32%. That's actually pretty damn good compared to what I was at before. I don't think I was even close to that at this point last time. But, anyway. I'm gonna shut up, I'm gonna stop talking, and I'm gonna end this episode here. So thanks for watching. See you next time.